Jesus is condemned to death. Washing hands has taken on a new meaning during the pandemic. Never let us wash our hands of our responsibilities for the care of others. Jesus takes up his cross. Jesus often reminded us to take up our cross and follow him. Lord, strengthen us when we were asked to follow you to places that might frighten us. Jesus falls for the first time. Following you is never easy. When we stumble, we know you are there with us. Jesus meets his mother. During this pandemic, many have lost mothers and fathers. Help us care deeply for our parents and grandparents. This has been a terrifying time for them. Simon of Cyrene helps Jesus carry the cross. Help us look for opportunities to help shoulder the burden of those with heavy loads to bear. Veronica wipes the face of Jesus. We give thanks to the NHS staff and all carers who have mopped the brow of those who have been at the end of their lives. Jesus falls for the second time. As we struggle to rebuild our society post-pandemic, help us pick ourselves up when we fall. Jesus meets the women of Jerusalem. Women have borne the brunt of the poverty caused by the pandemic. Domestic violence and stalking have dramatically increased. Help us challenge the inequalities caused by patriarchy and racism that have been exposed by the pandemic. Jesus falls for the third time. There are so many acts of violence and human rights abuses in the world today. Never let us look away. Jesus is stripped of his garments. So many people have been stripped of their dignity by this pandemic. Let us stand in solidarity with the poor of the earth. Jesus is nailed to the cross. God, there is so much suffering in the world. Forgive us when we cry out, "My God, why have you forsaken us?" Jesus dies on the cross. We cry out against the injustices of the world, especially where people are killed simply for standing up for peace, humanity, and your creation. Jesus is taken down from the cross. Let us always act with solidarity and compassion to those communities who have been wrecked by oppression and empire. Jesus is laid in the tomb. We honor the martyrs who have gone before us and laid down their lives for us. We mourn those who have lost their lives during the pandemic. The resurrection of Christ. We believe that death and the violence on this earth does not have the last say. Let us know that life and love conquers all. Through Jesus' resurrection, may we experience the fullness of eternal life.